everyone. My name is Sean Hagen. I wanted to make a quick demonstration on how to go ahead and recreate a VMDK descriptor file for one of your VMs if they show up. If you try and power on a VM and you get a warning bar up here or alert saying that the VM's VMDK file is missing, it'll show up here and it won't power on. So you might get a customer that calls in and says that. As you see right here, I've got my Linux test VM here. What I'm going to do, you can see it works just fine, but we're going to fix that for it. We're going to make sure it doesn't boot up fine. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll shut it down, and we will break it. We'll break it well. So let's see. This is the PuTTY and the directory for Linux test. So we'll see what we got. What we have is a Linux test flat, which is actually all the data for the system. If you are missing your flat file, there's not a whole lot we can do on it other than hopefully you have a backup. But this is the Linux test VMDK. Now, if we remove that Linux test VMDK file like that, we can probably go back over here to our VM and we'll see what happens when we power it on. So it says file linux test.vmdk was not found. Also, we go back over here to the data store where that VM is located. Go here to the Linux test. You will see flat file is being shown up here, not the linux.vmdk. Normally, it would be there'd be an icon on here, and you would not see the -flat file. So if you ever see that, you know what you got to do here is we're going to go back over here into PuTTY. One thing we need to look at is we need to get the information from this flat file. So we'll use ls-l and we'll bring up the flat files information. And now we've got a size here. We need to have this size here in order to go ahead and recreate. We're going to create a new flat file and a new VMDK, and then we'll use that VMDK file to match this one. So we'll use the VMKFS tools -C, and we'll copy this, paste it, and we'll make a test VMDK. Now it's done. So let's list this out. Now we can see a new test flat file is here and a test VMDK is here. We do not need that flat file, so we'll just go and remove it. And we need to rename this test VMDK. So we'll use the move command and we'll change the name to Linux test. And now we're good. Next thing we need to do is we'll use the vi command to edit this VMDK file. And here we are in vi, and pretty much everything here we're going to keep the same except for, you see this is still pointing to the test flat file. What we'll do is we'll use the insert command. So you hit Shift and I, so make capital I. You can see there's a capital I down here in the corner. We will hover over here to test, and we'll just delete out test, and we'll put in Linux test. And then to get out of the insert command, you'll hit escape. See, now it's just got a regular dash there. And then we'll put a colon, so shift colon, and we will hit W for write and Q for quit, and enter. And now we will list everything out again. We've got our test VMDK back, and we have a flat VMDK. So let's go see what happens when we try and start up this VM again. And just like magic, everything starts moving again. Check over here into the data store. And you see we got our shows as a VMDK, and you have your icon back. So with that, everything looks good. And thank you for your time. Bye-bye.